I need to become the man I always wished my father to be. You see, I think that's one of the thresholds that we as men resist, because all of a sudden that puts me on the hook. All of a sudden now I'm accountable to being this man. It was easy when I could just cast shade at my dad and criticize him all day long for how he's not being the man that I want him to be. But now when I say that's my responsibility, I'm on the hook. And that's difficult. I think there's a lot of men out there who don't take that responsibility. You keep beating your dad against the wall with it and keep layering all this stuff onto him. But that's just a projection. That's not doing the masculine thing, taking the problem into your own hands and becoming the solution. It's a letdown when we have to become the hero in our own lives. Not hero in an egoic sense, but the man who steps forward, who raises the bar, who does the difficult thing, leans into his edge, becomes a better version of himself by making the difficult decisions. You see, that's the path of manhood. That's where we can incorporate the power of our masculine into our lives. Really become better. Create a higher standard for our children, for the next generation of boys who are working on becoming men. But that doesn't come without challenge. In fact, it's probably one of the most noble and challenging journeys a man can accept, is to now become the standard of the man that he wishes his father and other men could have been. Not in a defiant sense, not to spite those men, but in honor of them. Hey, Dad, I'm going to take this torch and I'm going to raise it higher than you could. Thank you for everything that you did. I recognize that you did your best. Even if your best wasn't good enough for me as a kid, I'm taking that torch and I'm committed to raising it higher in your honor and in honor of all the men who have helped me get this far, so that I can raise it and then let another man take it further than I can. The good news, the best news about this, is it puts you and me squarely in the driver's seat of how I want to show up in my life, how I want to create the path forward. I'm not going to put that on my dad anymore. I'm not going to blame him for what I didn't get. I'm going to thank him for what I did get. And I'm going to take whatever I do have and move it forward. That's what I'm committed to doing. And if you're accepting the problem and taking responsibility for it, that also makes you the solution to it, which is great news. So think about where this lands for you. How do you need to raise the standards in your life? How do you need to be showing up more strongly? What do you need to clear? What do you need to let go of that you're still holding on to against your father or against another man that you looked up to for so long?